Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Technically T, and today I'm bringing you two case reviews for the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Now today we have the Supcase Unicorn Beetle Series Premium Hybrid, and we also have the full body rugged holster case for the S9 Plus. Before I get started, I do want to give a huge shout out for Supcase for reaching out to me and dropping me these cases to review. They are some of my favorite cases, and I'm not just saying that because they have sent me these cases. If you've known me, I've been running Supcase cases before a lot of people even knew who Supcase was. So I really rock with their cases, been using them for years. And to start off, you can already see I kind of already cheated and actually unboxed one and put the Unicorn Beetle Series Premium already on my phone. So since we already did that, already knew this case was absolute beast, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and use it as my daily driver, because one thing about it is hard to try to keep these cases under wraps when you first get a new device, because you want to go ahead and take a case out and you want to use one to get protection on your phone. And this is the one I've already chose to use on my S9 Plus right now. So this is the Unicorn Beetle Series Premium, once again for the S9 Plus, guys. And you already see it actually fits beautifully on the phone. It looks very good with the coral blue color, but let's take a look around the phone. So on that right side, you do got a very nice and tactile power button. Unlocking the device real quick. I'm still learning this S9 a little bit. Volume up, volume down, no issues whatsoever. Hit that Bixby button, you heard it go off. I'm not sure if you heard it, but everything is good there. Flipping over on your bottom, all your cutouts are spot on there. You have your headset, you have your Type-C and your speaker and your microphone down there. Your top, you also have a cutout for your headset there up top. Microphone, sorry, up top. On the back, you have a cutout for your camera, fingerprints, your flash, and everything like that. And as you can see, the design of the Supcase Unicorn Beetle Premium is very nice. Very hard shell here, and the size is a very stiff TPU. So moving on to the late on the tail protection. As you see, it does have two raised edges there. So if you were to drop it down, you should be good in that category. Next, how does it actually fit on the phone? It actually fits very good. Super duper tight. When it snaps on, it's not going anywhere. And this is the type of case that I like. That's the reason why I like Supcase cases so much, because their fit is always A1. So huge shout out for Supcase. This case is actually very nice for the S9 Plus. Next, how does it feel while it's in your hand? Now, when I put the case on, usually I'm used to Supcase cases being very thin, but when I put this one on, for some reason, it felt super thin. Like this case is very thin, as you can see here. Even with the phone in it, the S9 Plus is already a thin phone, and this barely adds any bulk to the phone. It actually feels very good. It feels like if you were to drop it, I'm pretty sure it'd be good, because the corners are a little bit more reinforced in a lot of cases, but it feels very good in your hands. Not slippery at all. On the corners, this hard rubber TPU material is very grippy to me. Not too slippery, so it actually feels pretty good in my hand. And last test, does it work with wireless charging? As soon as I get this cord all untangled, drop it on the wireless charging. It does work with wireless charging. So that is the Supcase Unicorn Beetle Series Premium Hybrid. This case will run you $14.99 on Amazon, and I believe it does come in a few different colors. Now, moving on to the more rugged series. Now, as you can see, this is a pretty thick box. So let's go ahead and tear it in and see what's in here. And this is basically going to be kind of like your comparison case when you're talking about heavy duty protection. I mean, as you see, it has a front cover here. Kind of resembles your out-of-box Defenders from back in the day. So it has that there. And as you see, it does have a holster clip here as well. Now, I haven't used one of these cases in a long time. If you've been into phones, you know back in the day, man, it was a thing to actually rock these on your hip. If you remember that, comment below. Everybody used to rock these on their hip and actually fold their jeans on top of it so you could see your cell phone, man. It was super lame, but that's what it was back in the day. But here it is, Supcase rugged holster. So as you see here, this is almost similar to the premium case right here, except it's a little bit thicker. As you can see here, it's a little bit thicker. Provide more heavy duty protection. Same type material, except the back is not, it's not clear frost like the premium hybrid, but it feels very good. Soft material in the middle in here. Actually has some soft Supcase branding here, and it's a little felt so it won't scratch the back of your phone. So let's go ahead and install this case and see how it actually does. So I think you might even have to go. And I do have some smudges up here, but I can't, it's too much to be all technical about it right now. So you actually put the top in first, and then you pop the bottom in all the way around, and this actually fits pretty good. I thought I was gonna have to fight and fuss to get it on, but it actually fits pretty good. So here it is. Now this is the rugged Supcase full body rugged case. Now as you see, it does have a front screen protector, and popping the unlock real quick, it doesn't have too much. The press isn't too delayed or anything like that, so it's not too bad actually. So, you know, it is what it is. You can press it fairly good. It doesn't give you that many issues or whatnot when you press the button, but it actually feels pretty good. So let's take a look at this case before we even talk about the holster part of the case. So moving around the case, the right side power button, very nice and tactile, no issues there. Unlocking the device, volume up, volume down. You got that Bixby button working. I have my on airplane mode, so the Bixby button is not going to connect right now, but it's very tactile. Flipping over on the bottom, as you see, we have these flaps. Now, usually I'm not a huge fan of the flaps when it comes to covering up ports, but they're there. It is what it is. You have a deep cutout for your speaker, flap for your USB Type-C and your 3.5mm headset adapter. On the top, you see you do get that cutout for your headphone up there. Flipping over on the bottom, you get those recessed cutouts for all your cameras, your flashes, and everything on the back side. Next, on the phone fit, it actually fits very good. There is no creaking. There isn't anything, man. This phone is in here super duper solid. It isn't going anywhere. I'm having a hard time even pulling the sides. So this is in there very tightly. The air gap between the screens is very minimal. So when you tap in the screen, sometimes when you have these phones that have the air gap in between it, it's actually you can actually feel the air bubble. But on this one, you don't feel it at all. It actually feels very good. It also feels like you're actually touching the screen. Next, how does it feel in your hand? And it does add a little bit bulk to the device. It's not terrible, but one thing about it, it feels very sturdy and very durable. So if you were to drop this, you would more than likely be good in this scenario if you were to drop it. Feels good in the hand, and I don't feel like I drop it. It feels like I have very good grip on it. Now, popping it, actually, before we do that, since it's a heavy-duty case, will it work with wireless charging? As well, you can drop this on a wireless charger, and it works completely fine. Now, moving on to the actual holster part of it. So there it is on the holster. I'm trying to see if you can pop this up and use it as a stand, but I don't think you can. So there's a holster. You can do it that way. Or if you want, well, I don't think you can do it that way, but Carl going to keep it regular and pop it in there like that. And so there is your holster. Very sturdy holster. Nice little swivel on it. So if you work that construction life or something, if you need some heavy duty protection, there you go. You can rock with the Supcase full body rugged holster case. So I will leave these two links down below on Amazon, and the rugged case will run you $24.99. But for the quality that you get in this case, I actually feel like it is worth it. So as always, like I said, guys, I will leave the links to both of these products down in the description below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.